Hi everyone, so I'm going to show you how to edit the graphics from our brand shoot, and we're going to do this by using Canva. The idea of you being able to edit these graphics is that so you can swap and change the images from the brand shoot and create a graphic of your own. You will be able to change the copy on the graphic so that you can speak in your own brand voice, and you can change the copy week in, week out to tell your clients new things that have been happening in the business. This expands the lifespan of the graphics, and it also creates a consistent feel and look to your social media marketing so that your clients can recognize you as a brand and begin to know, like, and trust you even more. Okay, so we're going to use Canva, and I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see what I do to edit these graphics. Okay, so this is Canva's home screen. And Canva is a free website which is www.canva.com, and all you need to do is create an account with an email address and a password, and then you're in. You can upgrade to Canva Pro, which allows you to have access to extra features. In my opinion, it's well worth it, but if you only opt for the free version, then we can still do what we need to do today and edit the graphics from your brand shoot. Okay, so I have sent you an email separately with a few links to your Canva graphics, and when you click them, you will open up some of the graphics that we have done. Okay, so selecting the first editable Canva link in the email that I have sent you, you will open up this document with the graphics contained in the brand shoot gallery. So you will recognize these from the images that you have downloaded. These are ready for you to use on social media, apart from this one where Kate needs to put something interesting about herself to engage her clients with, and the same for Paula here. The first time that you open this document, you'll be prompted to either open a copy of the document or edit this document. Now, I highly recommend that you open a copy of the document so that you don't risk losing any of the original content. If you are not prompted to do this, all you need to do is go to the home button, find the project in your recent designs, go to the top corner of that design, press the three dots and make a copy. And that means that you will have created a copy that you can edit without worrying about losing any of the original content. So let's get designing. So you will notice when you hover over certain elements of the graphic, they will become highlighted with a purple box. These are the areas that you can edit. So for example, if you wanted to change what this text reads, you would select it and you will highlight it and you will change it by typing over it. So for example, if I wanted it to read the Business Lodge, I would just type it over it, the Business Lodge. If I wanted to change the font, I would highlight it and I would come to this section up here, select the drop down menu, and then you will see that you have a long list of fonts that you can choose from. The ones with the crown are from the Pro version, so you will need to upgrade the account for that. Otherwise, you can select any of the ones without the crown. If you need to upload your font from your brand kit, you can go to this section here at the bottom where it says upload a font, and you can select where your font is saved on your computer to upload. If you want to change the size of the text, you can simply do it by using the plus or the minus arrows here. If you want to change the colour of the text, you can select this feature here. Now, this is a feature that I really like about Canva. It gives you a really good choice of colour palette, and it cleverly selects the colours from the images within the graphic and the colours within the branding for you to choose from, so you know that whatever colour you select from there will complement the graphic. If for whatever reason there is not the colour that you need, you can go to this top section here where the plus arrow is shown within this multicoloured box. If you select it, it will prompt you to add the hex code from your brand kit that you can then easily add. Okay, so Mike sent me 2 hex codes on email from the brand kit, and I have used them in this graphic and all of the other graphics. My Canva is set up with those hex codes, but you might need to do this step to add the hex codes within your Canva screen. So the next thing that you might like to do is to change how this box looks. So you select it so it is highlighted with the purple, and you can come up to this top section again and you can change the colour of it in the same palette as I've just shown you. You can add an animation to it. So you can select certain animations here. These do look quite nice if you don't use them too much or too often. And you can change the transparency. So you can have it quite transparent, or you can have it as a big solid coloured block. Okay. If you don't like the box, then you can simply drag and drop it off this graphic and it's gone. If you make any mistakes, all you need to do is go to the curly back button here, press it, and you will see that you can go back a few steps. Now, the next thing that you might like to do is to change the background image. So if you select it again with the highlighted purple box, you do that by clicking it, and you come to the section over here where you can see it says uploads. Now this is the section where you're going to upload all of the images from the brand shoot. So assuming that you have downloaded them from the gallery already, you will then be able to press upload files, which will then prompt you to find where those files are saved within your computer. Now, I always like to start by using the high res. These are the best quality versions of the images that you have. Sometimes when you upload them, those images may be too big, one or two of them, and it will tell you what images they are with a file name. If that happens, all you need to do is find where you have saved the web size images and pick the identical image. However, it's a web size image, so this image is smaller and will upload into Canva. I always like to try with the high res first because, like I said, these are the most crystal clear pictures that you can get and they look the best. Once you have found the images, you will then be able to select which images you want to upload, and then you can upload them. Now, because these are full res images and we have a lot of them, I suggest that you don't upload all of them all at once because it will crash Canva. So I would do it chunk by chunk, make a note of which ones you've done and upload. Once you have uploaded them, you will see them in this tab here. Okay, so if you want to change this background to say this image here, all you need to do is drag and drop the image into the section here, and you have changed the look of the graphic. Now you might decide that this box doesn't suit that image, so you might want to change the colour to say white. Okay, so now you know how to change the font, the graphic colours and the transparency and the background images within the graphics. Now I'm going to come down to one of the images or one of the graphics here. Now I know that this graphic causes me some difficulty when I'm trying to change the background image. This is because there are lots of elements within this graphic that Canva struggles to find the background with. Now this is where layers or the position comes into play. So click in the position here, you can see an arrange tab and a layers tab. If you select the layers tab, you will see all of these different layers here. Now go into the uploads where those pictures were. If you try to drag and drop an image, you can see that it's not dropping into the place that you want it to drop, which is the background. And you may end up with something like this. Now this does happen quite a lot in Canva. And all you need to do is go to the position tab, which I've just showed you. Make sure the layers is selected and click the three dots of this image, and you can scroll down to replace the background. And there you have it. Now this coloured graphic here along the sides, You can change the colour, as I showed you before, using the colour palette. You can also flip it. So perhaps you wanted it on this side. Now I know you wouldn't want it to cover the girl's face here, but I'm just going to show you how to do it anyway. Once it's highlighted, you can come up to this section here and flip. You can flip it horizontally or vertically. To flip it horizontally, it will appear like that, and then you can just drag and drop it into place wherever you need it to be. Okay, but like I said, on this particular picture, you wouldn't have it on that side. So I'm just going to go back a few steps. There we go. Now, finally, once you are happy with the graphic that you have chosen and you have edited, then you will need to download this graphic so that you can share it onto your social media platforms or via email or wherever you need to share it to. So all you need to do is come to this top section here and press share. Now this feature does quite a lot, but I'm going to talk to you about downloading first before I talk to you about anything else. So you go to download, and if the graphic has got any animation, you will need to download it as an MP4 video. Make sure the quality is top quality, otherwise you will get pixelated and grainy graphics once they are downloaded, which will look rubbish. So top quality. You may not need to download all 22 pages. If you have only edited one graphic, you only need to download that one graphic. So uncheck all pages, select the current page if that is the current page that you are looking at. If it's not and you know the page number, then you can select the page number by scrolling down. Press done, and then once you're ready to download, then you can press download, and that will download to your computer's download files. Once it's downloaded, you can then send that download to your phone, or you can upload it onto your social media platform along with the caption to go with it. If you are only downloading a JPEG or a PNG, that is where your graphic will have no animation. Then select JPEG, and again make sure the size is on its max and the quality is on its max as well. Okay, again you will get grainy images and grainy graphics if those are not selected to the top. Same principle with downloading certain pages or downloading all. Select the page that you want to download, press done, and then press download. Okay, so finally I'm going to show you the last bits of this section that Canva allows you to do. If you don't want to download it to the computer and you just want to send it straight to social media, you can press this feature here, Share on Social. Here you can see all of the list of different platforms that you can select and send to. All you'll need to do is to link those social media accounts to your Canva account in your personal settings up here. And there is a schedule section here, which is quite a nice feature if you know that you're going to be in meetings or you know that you are away. Select it. It is part of the Pro version. You can select the day and you can select the time that you want it to be posted on your social media account. And then you just follow through, next, and then it will send it to that. Okay, so I hope this has been of use to you, and now you feel confident in editing those graphics that we've created on the brand sheet. I do recommend that you mix up the social media content, so don't post graphics every day. The pictures that we've created on the brand sheet alone are really, really effective and powerful, and just posting the image along with a caption and your copy of what you want to tell your clients about that picture is highly, highly effective. So use a mix of graphics and a mix of pictures as well as your phone pictures occasionally as well. You can upload the phone pictures to Canva and insert these into these graphics to give them that bit more of a professional feel. And don't forget to use the pictures on your stories and use the pictures to create reels as well on Instagram. And have fun with the marketing. Be consistent, post every day, and make sure you're speaking to your clients and solving their problems. Okay? And if you've got any questions whatsoever about anything at all, if you'd like to know any more about how Canva works, get in touch. I am here for you, whether it be next week, in 6 months' time, in a couple of years' time. I am here and I'm really excited to follow your business journey and see how you adapt your marketing going forward with the pictures and the graphics from this brand shoot. Okay, thanks everyone. Goodbye.